it's time to go to work. Gone clock in, clock in, clock in, gone clock in, clock in, clock in, gone clock in, clock in, clock in, clock in. Yeah, it's time to go to work. See the star on the field, you gon' meet D-Law. Thinking you an outlaw, we sending the predator. Jalen Smith scoop up the whole field, so how you gon' play here, bruh? If you release your dogs, we got a wolf hunt. LVE tackling Dutchmen coming. If you hungry and trying to eat like Zeke, we'll send in a taco to sweep you off your feet. Now you deep in the woods. Plus we got a couple Collins. They say time and pressure make diamonds. The hot boy shining. Clock in D. Yeah, it's time to go to work. They say defense wins championships. We're here in Dallas. We got a top 10. When the hot boys hit the field, this is what we tell them. Listen what we tell them. This is what we tell them. Go to work. Clock in D. Yeah, it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Yeah, it's time to go to work. See, clock in D. Yeah, it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Yeah, it's time to go to work. Gone clock in, clock in, clock in, gone clock in, clock in, clock in, gone clock in, clock in, clock in. Yeah, it's time to go to work. See my defense, they on the field right now. Yeah, my defense, they yelling 3 and now. Yeah, my defense, they don't like your quarterback. So my defense, all trying to get them sacks with the ball in the air. Secondary go to work. Byron Jones, he be there. He be lying, he be lurking. If you get past him, Jeff Heath gon' hurt him. Put the ball down, go ahead and run it. I got a hot front four when they coming. Plus we got the best linebacker duo in the whole NFL. We the hot boys sizzling on fire, come to give your team hell. Clock in D, yeah, it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Yeah, it's time to go to work. See, clock in D, yeah, it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Yeah, it's time to go to work. Go defense, go defense, gone defense, clock in D, yeah, it's time to go to work. I know I said at the beginning of this track, man, that we had like a top 10 or like a top 5. Hot boys gearing up to be triple D, you know what I'm saying? Clock Dallas doomsday defense. Listen what the hot boys tell them. Defense, put me in, coach. Yeah, we all hard hitters. Smell fresh meat. Yeah, we all eating. Put me in, coach. Yeah, we all hard hitters. Smell fresh meat. Yeah, we all eating. Put me in, coach. Yeah, we all hard hitters. Yeah, I smell fresh meat. Yeah, we all eating. Clock in D. Yeah, it's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. Yeah, it's time to go to work. See, clock.
Wake up. Quiet night. No sound.
Zach Martin, welcome to the Cowboys experience.
Quiet night.
Wide receiver Michael. All right, if I can go.
This is Michael Gallo. Welcome to the Cowboys experience.
Streets up. Yeah. Okay. Wake the streets up. Okay. Come on. Okay. Wake the streets up. Yeah. Come on.
Into this. What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we are live in the building, man. We got some news this morning out of Dallas. Dallas Cowboys are definitely making deals this morning. So for all those people that say we broke, go ahead and slap yourself, because the Dallas Cowboys are far from broke. We have money and we signing everybody. Everybody get a deal. You get a deal. You get a deal. You get a deal. You get a deal. Everybody gets a contract. Jerry Jones going strong. He going straight Oprah Winfrey on them boys here this morning. But yo, it is your boy West Coast, man. Let's talk about this for real quick. I got some stuff I got to do today, so this ain't gonna be a super duper long show, but it is gonna be very uber important why, because some stuff happened this morning. So let's go ahead and talk about that. What's up with you on IG? We up on IG. We up on YouTube. What's up with you, Mike, Dorothy, Zach? I see you over there on YouTube. How you guys doing this morning? Okay. So First thing is first. Let's go ahead and talk about what happened this morning. As of this morning, we knew a contract was going to get done. It's just amazing how all these contracts that are getting done now, and you still got Zeke, Amari Cooper, and Dak still out there. But hey, let's talk about the guys who got paid. All right, so this morning, Jerry Jones, this is coming from 103 The Fams. Jerry Jones did discuss terms, but the ESPN Adamson report that the Collins will sign a 5-year extension worth $50 million, and he will be under contract for the next 6 years. The deal will also include $35 million, which is the highest guarantee for any tackle at his position. And that probably explains, I know a lot of people, we were wondering, like, not even wondering, but, you know, a lot of people like to talk about La'el Collins playing guard. And I always told you guys the reason why he'll never play guard is because the money that tackles make. And that just shows you right there. I mean, La'el Collins, you know, he's actually now going to be the third highest paid guard in the NFL. Now, is he the third highest paid guard in the NFL? Is he the third best guard in the NFL? I'm not going to say he's the top 3. I'm not going to say he's top 5, but I'll definitely say he's borderline that top 10. But as you guys can see, man, a lot of times with these contracts, it's not about, you know, where you rank as far as, or even sometimes how you play. It's just about, do you want to go back into that draft, or do you want to go into free agency and try to have to replace one of these guys next year? Because we got to see it like this. I definitely believe that the Dallas Cowboys drafted rookie Connor McGowan to do something with being in the 3rd round. But think about this, with that injury that he just had, I think it made it uber important for the Dallas Cowboys to make sure that they got something done with La'el Collins. Why? Because, you know, you don't want to have to put your season to chance. And most importantly, man, if running the ball is going to be the staple of your offense, you got to protect the things that you do well. Like, you know what I'm saying? If running the ball is going to be the staple of your offense, if running the ball is going to be the foundation of your offense, then you have to do what you have to protect those things that you do well. And I'm going to be honest with you, running the ball is what we do well. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't want to hear nobody else saying that, you know, we need to wait, or maybe we could just do this with a normal running back. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We now have, listen to this, we now have a top 5 paid tackle in Tyron Smith. We have the number 3 highest paid tackle in La'el Collins. Then you have the 3rd highest paid center in the NFL. Then you have the number 1 highest paid guard in the NFL. The only person that's not the highest paid on our offensive line is goddamn Connor Williams. So I don't want to hear nobody talking about maybe we can just pass the ball, or maybe we can just do this. We are a running team. Why you think our entire offensive line is sold up? Why do you think Instagram? Why do you think that our offensive line is making so much money? Think about this last year. Last year, our offensive line was already taking up 33% of our salary cap. So with this right here, even though it does drop La'el Collins' cap down to like $5 million this year, that means they gave him a lot of upfront money. We still have an offensive line that's taking up about 35% of your cap. So you know what that means? That means you should be able to run the ball really, really freaking good. You want to know why? Because you're paying for it. Like, we're not a team that's out here accidentally running the ball good on accident. No, we're paying for this. We're paying to be able to run the ball very well with how much you're paying this offensive line. So with that, it makes it even more important, Instagram, that we pay Ezekiel Elliott. And what's up with you guys on Facebook too? Hey, if you guys are wondering why I keep on yelling Instagram, why? Because that's the new social media platform. They need us over there, man. Scouts, serious Cowboy fans out there uncover truth. I heard it's a lot of drama on Instagram. They said, West Coast, we need you. Come on through. So I'm here, baby. I'm here. So you make sure y'all here. But yeah, man, your offensive line last year was taking up 33% of your salary cap. So if you're going to have an offensive line that's taking up 33% of your salary cap, bro, you better be able to use them. You know what I'm saying? It's like my kids, you know what I'm saying? I absolutely hate it when my kids, well, it's not nothing I don't hate that my kids do, but I do. There is this. I hate it when our kids beg us. I need this for school. I need that for school. I need, like my oldest daughter, I need these tap shoes. They gonna mark my points off if I don't get these tap shoes. All right, so then we get off work, go get the tap shoes, come back 3 days later, the tap shoes are still sitting where we bought them at. That is the number one thing in the world. is when you pay for something and you don't get your full use out of it. If the Dallas Cowboys are paying this type of money for an offensive line, the reason they're doing it is to run the ball. So if you're going to be able to pay this money to run the ball, who do you want back there running the ball? The best guy at running the ball. I remember when Jalen Smith got his contract, one thing that stood out to me is he said the Dallas Cowboys didn't sign me because I'm a great player. The Dallas Cowboys signed me because I'm a business. All right, and I'm the best at my business. All right, well, guess what? We have an offensive line that's predicated running the ball. We need a running back that's best in his business. It's like if you were gonna go get this great car and put all these great fenders and one of my favorite cars growing up. I don't know why I loved it, but a Shelby Cobra. I don't know. It's just something about it. I just love that car, man. That Shelby Cobra. And one thing I didn't even realize that later on in life. But they were so expensive. But I never know that later on in life that you can buy like a little version, and you can buy like the real nice expensive version, and then you can even make your own version by getting a broke one down and fixing it all up. And this is the thing, right? When you start a project, you're envisioning it to be able to do something. You're envisioning it to be fast. You're envisioning it to be excellent. You're envisioning it to be something great. That's why you're investing into it, right? So if you're gonna invest, I go get myself my Shelby Cobra, I invest all my money in it. My wife yelling at me, why are you spending all our money on this car? It ain't even gonna work. And then I get the car up and running. Would I then take a car, spend all this money to get this car up and running, to then go put a weird motor in it? Would you do that? To go put like a Ford motor in it? And no disrespect to Ford, but I'm just saying, would you do all that to go then put a Ford motor in it? No, you wouldn't. Well, think about this. The Dallas Cowboys said that Ezekiel Elliott was the engine that ran their car. So if you were going to put top Pirelli tires, run flats on that mug, which is like $400. I remember I used to have a Cadillac XLR, man. I blew 2 tires driving too fast. $800. You know what I'm saying? Them run flats are expensive. If you were going to have one of these nice cars, you're gonna have the best run flats on it. You're gonna have the best transmission in it. You're gonna have the best. You're either gonna spend the extra $40 and get that real nice rear view mirror. Why? Because you don't want people getting all up on close on you. And then most importantly, when you go to install that engine, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get the best engine available. You're not gonna cut any corners. You wanna know why? Because you haven't cut any corners on the tires. You didn't cut any corners on the goddamn transmission. So why are you gonna cut corners on the most important portion of the car? The one that determines how fast the car is. The woman who determines the portion that determines how long you can drive the car. The one that determines how efficient your car is. Why are you going to go cheap on the most important portion of the car? You're not. If you've invested this much money into your car, if you've invested this much money into making this thing work, then guess what you're going to do? You are going to go out there and you're going to get the best engine available. If we are investing this type of money into our offensive line, it makes no damn sense for Tony Pollard to be our starting running back. And I'm sorry, y'all. I have no disrespect with Tony. I love what Tony can do. But I'm telling you guys, I did not buy run flats. I did not buy the best equipment. I am not paying these guys the most so that I can have a guy that's not the best. I'm not doing that. Not doing this. Think about this too. For all you guys that's worried about, Zeke's longevity and stuff like that, and him being available. Well, think about this. Don't you guys think that him having a one offensive line to keep him legitimized? Don't you think that helps him in him staying healthy? Like, think about this. Tyron Smith locked up for the next 3 years. Connor Williams is technically locked up for the next 2 years this year and 2 more years. Why? Because he's a second-round pick. Travis Frederick, he's locked up for another 3 years. Zach Martin just took a deal. Zach Martin, he's locked up for the next 5 years, 4 years considering this year. Then you got La'el Collins locked up for the next 5 years. Bro, Zeke is going to have the same offensive line his entire career. He's going to have the same offensive line his entire career. How is that not a positive thing? This is what you want. This is the perfect scenario. If you were going to invest this type of money into a running back, then you know what you do? You honestly, it's not even about a running back. It's just I own my own business, right? And in business, you make calculated risk. But you want to know the number one thing you want to get when you make a business move is you want to get an ROI. You want to get a return on your investment. So how do you do that? You insure your investments. How do you insure your investments? By getting good products. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that when you run a business, just the quality of your product can determine how long your business runs. Zeke Elliott is the top of his product. So guess what? You match that with an offensive line that he can grow with. Not even saying, this is my thing. The offensive line may not be the best offensive line in the league right now, but think about this. This team being able to grow with him, man, Ezekiel Elliott less and less is going to take shots. And the nice thing about it is that's why we brought Tony P in. You didn't bring Tony P to be your 1, 2, 3 down running back. You didn't, because if you did, why are you bringing up Jordan Chun? There's no reason for that. There's no reason. That's why when Jordan Chun got brought up, it didn't really mean nothing to me. The reason, because, if anything, it lets me know, because think about this. We said that, yes, we want Zeke back this first game, but when he comes back, he's going to probably rush. They're going to want to run the ball at least 25, 27 times. I don't want Zeke doing that all by himself. So with that, I see you, boss. So with that, I'm okay with having a committee of running back as long as Zeke is a part of it. As long as Zeke is a part of that running committee, I'm okay with it. You want to know why? Because like we said yesterday on the other show, I don't want Zeke to just jump right back in the fire. So guess what? Bringing in Jordan Chun, it do make sense. Why? Because we said that we only want Zeke to probably run about 10 to 15 times this first game. So, it makes sense. It actually makes sense. Hey, man, we just got a special guest. My co-host jumped up in here, man. What's up with your boss, Cowboy?
Man, golly, what's up, man?
Man, we blessed, man. Stay steady blessed, brother. Steady blessed. Go ahead and say something. Let me see if it switched to you.
Yeah, testing. And,
okay, we good.
We good.
Yeah. Hey, before we get it popping though, let me say, give a real shout out real quick. I know you guys see the flyer. We're having a special exclusive meet and greet. This is exclusively for the scouts, man. Make sure you guys come out. It is this weekend, this Saturday at Lava Cantina. We're gonna have Michael Gallup there. We're going to have Zach Martin there. We're going to have Travis Fredericks all in the building. But this is by invitation only. So not invitation, by reservation only. So make sure you hit your boy West Coast up and let me know you want to come out. It's $20 for the upstairs balcony and one raffle ticket. And then we have different prices, $45, and that gets you one player autograph and a raffle ticket. Then we have $75 that gets you all 3 autographs, man. Make sure you guys come out this Saturday at Lava Cantina. It is going to be an absolute blast, man. I can't wait, man. Like I said, we're going to have Travis Frederick in the building. We're going to have Zach Martin in the building. And we're going to have Michael Jeezy Baby in the building. That's Michael Gallup for some of y'all folks that don't know. We're going to have Michael Gallup in the building too. So make sure you guys come out this Saturday, man. This Saturday, hosted by your boy West Coast, man. And it is brought to you by our friends at Cowboys Experience. Make sure you guys come out this Saturday. Boss Cowboy, man. What was I going to say? Real quick, La'el Collins just got signed. I got about maybe 15, 20 more minutes before I get up out of here. What are your thoughts? 15 minutes before I get up out of here. What are your thoughts?
Crazy. The first thing that hit my mind is like, man, first of all, I'm happy because I always wanted him to be a part of the crew that was signed to 2023. So the whole offensive line is pretty much signed to 2023, but him. So now that they really took care of him, that means the whole offensive line and the whole identity of us is set.
Yep.
With question marks. The second thing that hit my mind is we would all be fools to just listen to anything that comes out the front office and don't give it a second thought. Because obviously they've said a lot of different things, even about La'el Collins. Was this the same La'el Collins that they said that McGovern was picked to move him out?
Yeah, they did. And that's why I was saying, like, it's funny how one situation, because when McGovern went down, I knew that was going to have a domino effect just because of the fact that what they thought he was going to be able to do. And think about this, bro. The Dallas Cowboys actually went into the draft looking for a third-round offensive lineman to replace a guy who's been starting on their offensive line for almost 4 years. If that ain't a slap yourself moment, I don't know what is.
Yeah. I think he was actually more so insurance for Fredericks. That's my real opinion. But
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, I think he was more so, but I think they put it out there about Liel to put a fire under him. You see what I'm saying? It's to say you're on the bubble when you're really not, you know, but it's like, because you motivate different players different ways, you know. So I think in his case, I think it was just to put a fire under him. I don't really think it was, because it doesn't make sense. Why would you get a guard center to replace a tackle guard? You wouldn't. So, but at the same time, the third thing that I thought real quick is for everybody that said that the Cowboys don't have the money.
What happened to that?
The Cowboys don't have the money for Zeke and Dak, and somebody not gonna get paid. They paying everybody early. They paying people that they want to pay early. But if you trying to get your market value, it's hardballing you. And it's obvious. So at this point, everybody that's been mad at Zeke, I'm going to go and steal my boy Cohen. Slap yourself.
Yeah. And think about this. If you were one of those people who actually believed all that nonsense, you got to slap yourself too. Because you got to, because I think for like at least 5 months we've been on here showing you guys consistently over and over and over. Because some people are like, oh my God, where did we get the money for that? Like, you know how when you like, you know how like my mom, man, I asked my, you know, when I was a kid, I used to always like my mom, let me get some money. I ain't got no money. Mom, can I get some money? I ain't got no money. Mama, let me get some money. I ain't got no money. Now I'll be like, my mom come over and flip. She be like, give me some gas money. And I'd be like, all right, I'll give you some gas money. I give her some gas money, and then guess what? She go to the gas store. She come back with 5 toys for my kids. I'm like, Mom, I thought you ain't had no money. I didn't have no money, but you know I was in Kmart, and you know TJ loved goddamn PJ Masks. You know he loved a PJ Masks. I just could not do it. Okay, I get it, Mom, but why did you get Kyron a Spider-Man jumper too? You want to know why? Because people got money for the stuff they want. That's the number one rule in dealing with adults. Adults have money for the stuff that they want to buy. For the stuff that they want to spend money on, they got money. We didn't went to the moon. You know what I'm saying? We got money. So think about this. If Jerry Jones wanted to do it, he could do it.
Yeah, he could do it. He could do it. That this is another major evidence of that. Now, what's sad is West Coast, I haven't posted it, but West Coast have posted many times the cap space going forward. Many times. And so many people still said you can't pay all of them.
Yeah.
You can't do it. And I even saw my boy Buddha going crazy in the group, where he was really just letting everybody know. And I was watching it on the sideline, man. I was watching it on the sideline. I'm proud of you, Buddha. My boy Buddha was just breaking them down. All of you guys that since Zeke getting ready to get signed, I don't want y'all doing the feeding. He was just going crazy on everybody because he said they made you turn on Zeke and the rest of the guys. Buddha was going crazy. I loved it. But yeah, that was the 3 things that hit my mind as soon as I saw the breaking news.
Yeah, and that's kind of like where I'm at too, man. Like, you know, this, if anything, and there ain't really no reports on Ezekiel Elliott except for the rumors, and the rumors are only good if that's the guy, if that's a media guy you choose to believe. Because literally, you'll have Mike Fisher saying one thing, and then you'll have James Slater saying a whole different thing, and then you'll have people saying don't believe James Slater, then you have people saying don't believe Mike Fish. So you know what I'm gonna believe? I'm gonna believe that a deal hasn't gotten signed yet because they haven't released it yet. But I will let you guys know this. And that is this, that the Dallas Cowboys play the New York Football Giants on Sunday regardless. So today at 4:30, West Coast will be doing a breakdown show on these New York Football Giants. So if anybody's interested in talking about these New York Football Giants, we could definitely talk about that because that is going to be happening that is going to be happening regardless of this. But I do want to let you guys know, man, I'm excited with the direction that this stuff is going in, because next year it just looks like we're gonna have even more money available next year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're getting all these deals done, and you still gonna have the cap space that goes up next year. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna probably try to sell Dak on probably getting paid next year, because now they have all this available extra money. But if I'm Dak Prescott, man, I'm trying to get paid right now where everybody else is. Think about this: you just signed 2 people who are still projected to get paid next year. So there's no excuse why you can't pay these other guys, man. Like that there should be no excuse.
Yeah, and then it's so ass backwards because it's showing disrespect to your quarterback. So once again, Dak is being asked. See, because they did this last year. Just think about it. What was they saying in 8 games before we get off the show? They were saying, we got Cooper because we got to know what Dak is. Unless we get a number 1, we got to be certain before we pay Dak that we know what Dak is, right? So you got him a number 1, but see, even getting him the number 1, he was still up against the 8-ball. Because I want to ask somebody a question and see if you can talk to me in common sense. So first of all, when in history have you ever heard of any quarterback having a number 1 receiver acquired out in 8 games? It's unheard of, period. It doesn't happen, right? It doesn't happen. I want to know what in history where a receiver was acquired as a number 1 in 8 games. First of all, it doesn't happen. So what does that mean? That means that Dak had no offseason with this guy, but was asked last year that we're giving you this guy to see what you're about. So he did his part. Didn't he do his part?
Yeah.
From that 8 game all the way to week 17, which was really the end of the season, he had 2,200 yards, 2,214 yards. That's a 4,000 yard pace. He only threw 3 interceptions during that period, and his passing rating was over 100, right? And so his touchdowns, everything went up. Everything went up with no offseason with the number 1, and the same people who were saying, now they saying something new. Well, we want you to prove it again, Dak. But see, that's what happened when you're a nice guy. When you miss the nice guy, when you do everything right, don't believe, because the way the Joneses deal with the good guys is how immature men and women deal with good girls and guys. So when a lady gets a good guy, they dog it.
Yeah.
But when they get that guy that's a troublemaker, they like her. When a guy get a good girl, they dog her. But when they get a girl that challenge them and keep them on their toes, oh, that's the one I like. That's if you're immature. But see, that's what the Cowboys are actually doing right now. That's exactly what they're doing. They are treating the guys that they said did it right, they last place right now. The people that was the squeaky wheels, they first place right now. So don't ever believe this stuff of the guys that came to count, the guys that do everything right. No, those are the guys that you're ignoring. You know you got them on lock and you're ignoring them.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, I just feel like the Cowboys are going against their own puns. The same information they were trying to put out there in the media, the Cowboys are actually going against them themselves by the signings and the stuff that they're doing. But yo, man, I got to get out of here. That's why we went early this morning. Make sure you guys tune in today at 4:30. I'll be start talking about these Giants, and we'll talk about anything that's happened up to then. We have no news on Ezekiel Elliott, so until we hear some news, just choose which rumors you want to believe, and just kind of roll with it. Because that's just what people are gonna do anyway. So whichever rumors you want to believe in, just go ahead and roll with them, and we'll be good. But until then, man, as soon as Zeke signs, you guys already know we will be back here live, man. You guys already know what it is, man. Never look down because the star is up. And I will see you guys this Saturday. Remember, I'll see you guys this Saturday at 2:30 at Lava Cantina. Peace.